All I'm saying is there's
Derrick
no
Jones Jr.
excuses.
Derrick Jones Jr. Derrick Jones Jr.
You know what this sounds like?
Jr. There's no excuses.
You know what this sounds like?
Wait, who's coaching?
Hold up, Ox. Let him finish. Let him finish.
Who's coaching?
Next year, I'm on Kawhi head.
Who?
Next year, I'm on Kawhi head. Because anybody else got expectations with this roster, I'm telling you, I'm on Kawhi neck all season. He got to get it done.
It appears we have breaking news. Tupac Westside sent through the super chat and he said CP3 is back with the Clippers. Yes, the Los Angeles Clippers have now officially signed 12-time All-Star Chris Paul. And, well, it is his last and final season, his 21st season. He will be making a return back to the Los Angeles Clippers. What does this mean for this new revamped Clippers roster and team with championship aspirations?
Go to Ox first. I want to hear from Ox.
Don't go to Ox.
Come on, big Ox.
I want to hear from Ox.
I
want to know what
Kawhi and CP3?
CP3.
Kawhi and CP3.
There's more than just them. That's what I'm.
If they win, are they forgiven? Like, do they get forgiven? That's a good question. If they win, do they get forgiven?
Morris, I'll be the bigger man, and I was. Hey, sometimes you got to take the long road to glory.
Right. Sometimes it takes a while.
But no. They got to hoop though. They got to hoop.
Yeah, for sure. Like they got to be valuable pieces to the title.
I just hope Chris Paul. I just hope Chris Paul got something in the tank. If Chris Paul got something in the tank, then good pickup, Clippers. Good pickup. Because Chris Paul's not going to be a hindrance. You know what I'm saying? Like even if he's second unit running that unit, he's not going to be a hindrance. He can only accelerate your team in the regular season. That's my take on Chris Paul. I think Chris Paul's still a good basketball player, but
so he's averaged about 27 minutes over the last 2 years. He's averaging about 26, 27 minutes a game. So on this Clipper team, which is already in terms of rosters and in terms of their backcourt, I mean, I think that they're really good. Is Chris Paul better than Chris Dunn as a backup lead guard today?
Yes.
As a backup lead guard.
Yeah. As a backup lead guard, is he better than Chris Dunn today?
Better than Fred VanVleet in November, like I said. Yeah, he's still going to be
one of the better ones. He actually might be one of the better ones in the league. Just in terms of what they're going to do.
So with that being said, okay, so he'll probably play behind James Harden, sure.
Yes.
And he'll play with the second unit. What am I expecting from Chris Paul?
Brooke Lopez, and
throw lobs to John Collins, Chris.
That's what I was thinking. To be honest with you, I'm thinking about a guy who can who can still knock down an open shot. Chris Paul can do that. And can he still stay in front of a guy? No, but I think we got guys. I think we got guys on the floor that can protect that, right? I think we got, guys like Derrick Jones Jr., Chris Dunn. We got guys who can protect him in terms of him being a defender. I'm thinking like 25 minutes. I'm thinking anywhere between 20 to 25 minutes a game. I think he can give them legit offense and a floor general. I think they got a good roster with the Clippers.
He's going to be one of the best backup point guards in the league next year.
100% he is, real talk. But I can tell you right now, I was pushed violently on that Clipper train and it crashed. I'm not getting on it again. No, I'm not.
What do you mean not getting on it? What do you mean push violently? What do you mean?
The Clippers are winning the NBA championship.
When did you say that?
That train. I didn't say that, but I was pushed onto that train.
You did say that.
The Clippers this. I'm like, no, and it crashed. So, I'm not getting on that train again. I'm not.
Swiper, they're going to have one of the better backup point guards next year.
Backup
right?
bigs too. Yeah.
They're going to have one of the better backup centers in the league, correct?
And backup wings too, probably.
Really
Batum and Derrick Jones.
And backup POA defenders.
Yeah,
Batum don't manage the regular season, but Chris Dunn, another one. Yeah,
right. They're going to have.
Wait. Real talk. All this is really meaning is Chris Dunn's getting robbed of another first team all defense. By the way, but go ahead.
Getting jerked. 100%. Swiper, he getting jerked. Yes, he is.
That's all right.
Because his minutes is going to get cut. His minutes.
Real talk. You can keep going, but I'm just saying. I just want you to know.
No, I'm saying they're going to have one of the better.
Alive. He's making my first team regardless of how many minutes. He plays.
No, facts. Look, then they're going to have James Harden. They're going to have Bradley Beal. That's teetering on one of the better backcourts in the league. They're going to have one of the better, as you would
Oh,
say.
he's doing
POA
Kawhi ain't got no
universe.
excuses. I only just realized what he's doing.
go.
Okay.
I don't know what.
Hey, real talk.
I only
Real
see
talk.
real
Real
talk.
talk.
That's why he
Real
was
talk.
like,
We'll see. Hold on. Real talk. Real talk is trying to drop a hot track right now. No, let him go, Sniper.
Real talk,
Let him
real
go.
talk. Hey,
Hey,
real
real
talk.
talk.
Can you do me a favor, real talk? Can you slide to the left a little bit? Can you slide to the left a little bit? Just move your chair to the left. Move your chair to the left a little bit. Just move it. I'm sit right next to you. Hold on.
Hey,
right
real
next to
talk.
you, real talk.
Real talk. Start from the top. Break down the roster again from the bench. Run everybody down.
Okay, they got one of the better backup PGs in the league. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
They got
Chris
one
Paul.
of the better backup centers in the league now, Brook Lopez. Okay, cool. They got one of the best backup wings in the league in Nick Batum.
Check.
Cool. Okay, they got one of the best POA defenders in the league in Chris Dunn. True.
Okay.
They got one of the best point guards in the league in James Harden. True.
Bro,
they got one of the best starting shooting guards now in the league.
They got
Bradley
what?
Beal.
They got what?
On a discount. On a discount, Ron. Got him on a discount.
Check.
Okay.
Bradley Beal for $5 million. Yeah.
They got an all NBA level center in Zubac, correct? Okay, gotcha.
Made
And
the
then
All-Pro
they
defense
got
team.
who the last starter besides
John Collins.
John Collins.
They got John Collins. They got a lob threat that can also shoot 40% from three.
Don't forget
Bogdanovich,
right? They got Bogdanovich too.
They got Bogdanovich as well, one of the better scorers off the bench. All I'm saying is there's
Derrick
no
Jones Jr.
excuses.
Derrick Jones Jr.
You know what this sounds like?
Jr. There's no excuses.
You know what this sounds like?
Wait, who's coaching?
Hold up, Alex. Let him finish.
Who's
coaching?
Next year, I'm on Kawhi head.
Who?
Next year, I'm on Kawhi head. Because anybody else got expectations with this roster, I'm telling you, I'm on Kawhi neck all season. He got to get it done. He got to
real
get
talk.
it done.
Real talk. My question to you, real talk.
Why is it on Kawhi and not on James Harden then?
Okay, I'm about to tell you right now. Real talk. Real talk. If this roster that you just ran down, real talk, if this roster that you ran down, they the Lakers, how we talking about them?
Don't you? If LeBron had this roster, it wouldn't matter if LeBron was 55. They'd be saying you gotta win a championship. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? If Kawhi is this guy, right? Y'all had another brother up here. Y'all had Daya Jordan up here the other day talking about when Kawhi healthy, he top 5. I remember that episode. That episode was not too long ago. He said when healthy, Kawhi is top 5. Ox says the same. When Kawhi's healthy, might be the best. Okay, if you're the best player in the league, got a good roster, go with a damn championship.
I don't stand on best player in the
league.
Go
with a damn championship.
I didn't say that. My thing. So either way, let's just run this down for a second. Let's talk about this real quick, because this sounds awfully similar. This sounds awfully similar to when I pointed out what y'all did with the Celtics 3 years ago. This is the same thing I did with the Celtics. When Kristaps was over here and this player was over here and that player was over here, they were sorry. They were this, they were that. He's not good. He can't do this. He can't do that. But when you put them together, this is a super team. They got this guy, that guy. Oh my God. It's a super team. It's a super team. That's all I heard about this. This just sounds eerily similar to that. When John Collins was a bum and Trae Young carried him. When Bradley Beal can't do shit with Phoenix, he ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? This player is that. Brook Lopez, have you seen him move his feet in space? You know what I'm saying? Like this and that. There's so much shit. But he's a backup now. But now, no. I don't care. Real talk. I don't care. Because all these motherfuckers was bums until they're all together playing with Kawhi. Now he don't got no excuse. Nobody asked for an excuse. We just gonna talk about it. I just want to point out that this is eerily similar to what happened with the Celtics when all these dudes was bums until they got together and it's on Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum, you can't lose with this roster. But when they weren't there, they were bums. But together they're a super team. That's what I'm hearing right now. And don't get me wrong, I'm fine with that. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. As long as James Harden don't sell, I believe this team for sure got action. So yes, we are, because if he sells, then he sells. Like, what do you mean? I'm not blaming.
Kawhi also sell.
Hold on,
again.
I'm not blaming anybody for something that hasn't happened yet. So we don't even got to go that far. Y'all just pump your brakes. What I'm saying is, as long as James Harden doesn't sell, This team should for sure be in the Western Conference Final.
That's all this is about.
Well, how is Kawhi?
How is it?
Well, I don't.
Why are you acting like Kawhi Leonard was like this?
There's a reason James Harden is held to a higher standard, but guys don't want to admit. There's a reason James Harden is held to a higher standard.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all want to talk about James Harden like he's been God for 10 years, but now he's just Kawhi Leonard's sidekick. Y'all swore that James Harden carried them all the way through the season. He didn't need Kawhi, but now he's Kawhi Leonard's sidekick. So that's what I'm saying. Y'all do the same thing y'all say I do, but just in reverse. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what? Why is it this on the great James Harden?
Nobody up here says when Harden is healthy, he's a top 10 player in the league still. Nobody's saying
I got Kawhi. I think Kawhi. That's not the argument. I think Kawhi is better. I think Kawhi is better. So no, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that because I think Kawhi is better, but y'all don't. So that's all I'm saying. Like,
who is y'all? Who are you speaking to? Everybody up here thinks Kawhi's better than James Harden.
Think he's better than Harden.
Either way. Y'all are upset. Y'all are getting upset because of something I said hypothetically. Y'all need to relax. Look, I don't care that the Lakers didn't get Bradley Beal and John Collins and Chris Paul. I know you're upset with the Clippers. That's not my problem. I just want y'all to focus on. I'm talking to real talk. I want y'all to focus on what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I think that this Clippers team is good enough to compete for the West. I think they can win the West. I 100% do. And if they win the West, that means they win the championship, right? But with that being said, if they don't, I'm not like what I'm gonna do. I can't. I think they have a good I think they have a good enough roster to do it. So let's just see what happens. You know what I'm saying? We don't got to argue about what we think is gonna happen in June and May. We can just sit back and wait. And if Kawhi sells, which I don't see him sell, I've very rarely seen Kawhi fold. If he does, then he does.
You have seen him twice now in the last 6 years.
No. You've seen him twice. I've never seen him.
I don't understand how you can objectively say he didn't sell him. Go ahead, real talk.
You said I've never seen him.
Ox and Chill said they were indictment papers ready for Giannis of Antetokounmpo.
No, they went out. They went out.
Been winning playoff rounds, even though he's averaging 35, 12, and 8, and he's playing with Ryan Rollins and Kyle of Kuzma. Meanwhile, Kawhi Leonard gets to have another All-NBA player carry him through the whole regular season, gets to carry him through the whole regular season, and then he gets to average or put up 21 to 22 points, really, for a majority of that first round. And nobody,
don't do that. Don't fall for that bullshit, Mars.
But Giannis has to do something.
That's crazy.
Giannis has to do something.
Yo, okay, so real talk. Put some indictment papers on Kawhi. I'm not gonna do it for you. Like,
okay, we don't have to put
do your job. I'm not gonna do your job for you, bro. I'm not gonna do your job for you. You want to hate on Kawhi? Hate on Kawhi. I'm not gonna stop you, but I'm not gonna do it for you. Okay.
The way y'all do with some of these players is interesting to me.
Wait a minute. Wait, Swiper. Okay, first of all, real talk. Nobody, and includes Ox, even as highly as he speaks of Kawhi Leonard, we don't talk about Kawhi Leonard and Giannis in the same category. Not today.
I think Giannis is the best player in the NBA. I say it all the time.
And there's nobody up here that's talking about Giannis and Kawhi Leonard in the same realm. We also still live in.
Pick your head up, Swiper.
Ox is another one of them dudes who still lives in that space where Kawhi Leonard, if he was healthy,
he was healthy 2 years ago.
Okay, but we haven't seen that, right?
He was healthy in the playoffs,
and he could.
He was healthy in the playoffs, though.
He played 68 games and was terrible.
I don't have any indictment papers on Kawhi Leonard because I'm already past that Kawhi Leonard space. I just want to see him on the floor. That's
chill. He played healthy this playoffs.
And that's
why
fine.
do we do this?
You know what I got? Wait.
No, I'm sorry, but Ox, you don't get to do this. Like, respectfully, you don't get to do this.
I get to say whatever the hell I want.
That's fine. Matter of fact, mute him. Shush. Move out. Mush. So what I'm saying here, what I'm saying here is real talk. I'm not with you, real talk, but I'm somewhat with you. I think it's interesting. I think the Clippers are a top 4 team in the West. I've already said this. So I'm obviously high on the Clippers. But I do think that Kawhi Leonard lives in the safe space where he gets to be a secondary player on a championship team in 14 and adds to his legacy as the number 1 option. He gets to be a missionary in 19 and win a championship versus a hurt Warriors team. He gets to then in 20, and then I'm not done. And then he gets to go to 20, fully healthy, as the favorite to win the title, have 0 points in back-to-back 4 quarters. Nobody brings it up. Paul George sold, Doc Rivers sold, but Kawhi Leonard stays by. Right. And then in 21, he gets hurt, but he has a great series versus the Dallas Mavericks and their great vaunted defense. And no.
You be so lame.
I'm not done. He gets credit. He gets credit. No, he gets credit for it. I'm gonna tell you why. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you why.
He gets credit because he was out there playing
versus the Utah Jazz. He cooks against Joe Ingles and them. He gets hurt. That's not his fault. And then 23, I thought he was great for the first 2 games. He gets hurt. That's not on him. He was great first average 30. I'm not done. If you just hush up.
No, because you're lying. No, I'm not going to hush.
I didn't say he played bad. When did I say he played bad? When did I say he played bad? He played great. Anyway, I'm done. So and then 23, real talk, he has a game and a half that are great. And then in 2024, he was playing really good until the dunk. And then the knee injury and stuff. He played 68 games that year, real talk. You weren't up here yet. I was arguing with you. He better than Tatum in the regular season. I said Tatum was the 4th best small forward in the league behind Durant, Braun, and Kawhi. And I was obviously big on Kawhi, and I was right, mind you, by the way. And then we get to the next year.
No, you weren't.
He plays, I think, 40 games or whatever. He's fully healthy. Again, fully healthy going into the playoff for Kawhi Leonard. Has a great game, too.
Right.
And even though Ox wants to, I see no evil, disappeared in a lot of those games down the stretch or important moments of that series. And then so now we're in another situation, which is why I'm on Real Talk side to a degree. I think he has the best roster in damn near the NBA from top to bottom. So somehow James Harden gets held more accountable for being the second option as an older player than Kawhi Leonard. When people like Big Ox think that he's as good as Ox, let me ask you this directly.
No, because it hasn't even happened.
When he's healthy, I'm just asking the question. When he's healthy, when he's healthy, you don't think there's that big of a gap between him and Jokic? I imagine when he's healthy, to you.
When he's healthy, do I think there's a big gap between him and Jokic?
You think he's better? You might think he's better.
I don't think there's a big gap between any of the top 5 guys when they're healthy. No.
Okay.
So you have Kawhi in top 5 when he's healthy.
We already went over that, Real Talk. You said that already. Okay. You spoke that for me already. It's no. You're not finna dig me in the hole or nothing.
I don't think it's a hole.
What I'm saying is, I want to know how come you only you got that thing my mama used to say I had when I was little. It's called selective hearing. You hear what you want to hear. You hear. My mama used to always say, you hear when I tell you to come get some food. You hear, but why you don't hear me when I tell you to clean your room? Why you don't hear me when I say? Why you don't hear me?
What did I mishear?
Why you don't hear me when I say?
Take the garbage out.
Right. Why you don't hear me when I say? Why you don't hear me when I say hush, Swiper, hush? Why you don't hear me? Why you don't hear me when you say when I say come in before it's dark? Swiper, you only hear me say that I think Kawhi Leonard played good these playoffs. I also said just last week, I said he had 1 amazing game, 2 mediocre, not so good games, and then 4 other good games. I don't think that Kawhi Leonard played every game great in that 7-game series, and I never said that. But you
said he played amazing in the playoffs.
But just because he had a good game too, you're gonna hear that be like, Ox, he didn't play great. He didn't play great. I'm not saying that. I think Zubac probably played better than him. But I also think Kawhi Leonard played really good in the playoffs. It's that hard for you to accept because you think
you changing your words now. You said amazing, and then when I said he didn't play amazing, you said what I say, Swiper, I also broke down game by game. So if I think that he played amazing, but I'm still also saying that 2 of those games were very lackluster, what's the problem here? Because you don't like the word amazing? I wasn't here for the lackluster part of it. I missed. And somebody can go pull up the clip. We were having conversations about amazing, and I said he didn't play amazing, and he said to you. That's how I feel.
Okay,
to you.
I think that I think 5 of those 7 games, that was amazing basketball, Kawhi. Great job. Even the two games that weren't up to his standards, he didn't play terrible. He might have started a couple possessions. I don't think he saw that crazy. What I'm saying, like, we all watched the playoffs. If you think Kawhi Leonard played bad, then you don't know what you're looking at, and it's just that simple. Bro. So,
wait.
Game 1.
You said no. We're not saying
maybe game 1. Maybe
also,
game 1 is game 1 not one of those games I'm talking about that was very lackluster.
Bad. He played bad.
What does lackluster mean?
But you just said I don't think Kawhi had bad game. Any bad? You just said that. I think lackluster is bad. Like, lackluster. But then how can you say 12 seconds ago that you don't think Kawhi had any bad games, but then you're gonna say lackluster? But they're the same thing. So you do think Kawhi had some bad games.
So bad, because bad for Kawhi ain't really all that bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, bad for Kawhi really ain't that bad. It's still
this
solid.
is why, I'm gonna go back to staying quiet. No, man, you guys
please do. Y'all all be quiet on this one, because I don't understand what the argument's about. All I said was that if James Harden doesn't sell, I think this team could possibly win a championship. Y'all lost somebody. Why y'all not holding Kawhi accountable for his actions? It ain't even happened yet. What y'all screaming for? The season hasn't even started yet. The season hasn't even started yet. All I said was if James Harden doesn't sell, I think they could win.
Hey, by the way, bro,
wait, real talk. If Austin Reeves doesn't sell, I think the Lakers win the championship.
Yeah, like,
what's wrong with saying that? What's wrong with that?
Because it's not going to be on Austin Reeves. That's what we're saying.
So it's not.
First off, to your own admission, Kawhi Leonard.
James Harden,
Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi only got to play 38 games last year to get to the playoffs and get outplayed by Zubac. That's what you said. That's what you said. So he already got outplayed by him in the regular season. He's getting the most money on the team.
Did you not watch Kawhi Leonard play in those 37 games?
It was only 37 of them.
Did you not watch?
I saw him play. No, I saw him. Did
you not watch him real talk?
I saw him. He was good. Well, actually, it was a little rough at the beginning, actually, and then he started to pick it up a little bit.
It was a week. It was a week of lackluster basketball, but then he picked it up. I don't like y'all are looking for any reason to hate on Kawhi Leonard. And
no, we're not. No, Ox, we've already went over this with you.
He's not going to let Kawhi keep hiding away when all these other players get all this smoke.
That is your favorite
supposed to be on their caliber of player. That's all I hear. Oh, Kawhi Leonard healthy. He did.
Okay, so when is Kawhi not
start talking about him like he one of them? Then he got a good team. He got to go get it done. And Ox, him putting up a Kyrie Irving stat line in the playoffs, respectfully, ain't enough.
What's that?
It's not enough. I'm telling you, it's not enough. 25, 5, and 8, or whatever it was. That's not enough.
That's more than enough. That's more than enough for Kawhi. That's more than enough for this Kawhi. That's more than enough for this Kawhi. I don't understand what y'all see. This is the problem.
What's the problem, Ox?
Y'all expect Kawhi to be 2019, and he's not him no more.
No, that's what you telling us, Ox. You keep telling us that shit. If he's healthy, if he's healthy, he's a top 5 player. If he's healthy, he could be the best player in the world. If he's healthy, we could win the NBA championship.
He's not Giannis. Yeah, if they would have won, if James Harden wouldn't have sold out there showing out there, if James Harden wasn't out there showing his panties, maybe they would have won. Maybe if James Harden would have stood on his nuts instead of wearing. Well, I swear to God, y'all act like James. What are y'all watching? Did y'all not see that shit?
We did see it, Ox. We did.
So what? So yes, what is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? Y'all hate Kawhi so bad.
It's not that we hate him. It's not that we hate him. No, it's not that we hate him. No, I don't hate him. Okay, so we get to 2021 and he tears up his
team. Arguing with Ox your whole life.
You make it
reverse Uno card.
You make it so clear how much y'all hate Kawhi.
Hey, look, real talk. Wait, chill. It was a close game in the third quarter of Game 7. The Nuggets go on a 25-3 run. Here's Kawhi Leonard.
What's wrong with that? He's not showing no emotion. So y'all gonna use that against him too? Because he not looking mad.
No,
another bucket.
If I sent you out half the season
Another bucket.
For you to be elite in the playoffs, you need to be averaging 30 in the playoffs.
You're not going to get that. You're not going to get that for Kawhi. So I don't know what you're not going to get that.
Bad investment from the Clippers.
I just don't hold. I just don't.
Y'all worried about somebody else's contract. It's crazy.
No, it's not even about the bread, Ox. I just don't.
Y'all are ducking the fact that James Harden sold. Y'all. How many times have y'all seen? Have y'all seen James? He just ran down Kawhi's whole career and refused to acknowledge how many times we've seen James Harden choke and sail in the playoffs. And y'all act like this is just like it's not happening. I don't understand how y'all are being so closed off right now and just ignoring that game 7 from James Harden.
Okay,
why are y'all ignoring?
I don't think Kawhi Leonard played in Game 7 and played in the fourth quarter of Game 7. By the way,
why are you ignoring James Harden in Game 7? Why? Why are y'all ignoring that? Please, why are you ignoring that?
Real talk. This is Kawhi, top of the fourth quarter of Game 7.
Exactly. Okay, Ox, what we're not. Okay,
why are y'all ignoring what James
doing what he do best?
Sit down.
That's what he do best. Sit down.
We're not ignoring it, Ox. That's what we're not.
No. Maybe you're not. Real talk. 100% is 100% delusional about James Harden. 100% would not.
What are you saying? Delusional about James Harden?
Would not. He is, and I didn't even know he was a James Harden guy. So this, I didn't know this was gonna. I didn't expect this from Real Talk. I didn't know Real Talk was gonna die on the James Harden didn't sell hill.
Well, here's the thing though, Ox, and this is where it gets tricky with me because again, we know who James Harden is. We actually had this conversation during the series. When is that James Harden game coming?
So it's okay because it's expected.
Yes, we know it. We know who he is. We know it was going to happen, and lo and behold, it happened. And lo and behold, it happened.
So it's okay because it's expected. Chill.
You know why? You know why?
This man is out here playing on one leg, chill, fighting for his life. Okay, and James Harden sells, and you say it's okay because it's expected.
You know why? Because he's done it more than once. He's done it more than twice. He's done it more than 3 times. So we know it's coming with him.
Real Talk, are you hearing this? Real Talk.
So
are you hearing
I'm not saying I'm not agreeing with this.
Here's the problem. I already know.
You don't like nothing to say, Swiper?
I'm speaking from experience with James Harden. I know it's coming. I know what's gonna happen. That's when I'm watching the series. At some point, we're gonna get that game, and sure enough, here it comes.
Where you going? Chill down, Sniper. Where you going?
Chill's right for real. Chill's right.
But wait a minute, Ron. But then we talk about Kawhi Leonard, and then you still get on this. Yo, Kawhi Leonard as a top 5 player if he's healthy. He hasn't been. We saw him tear up his knee in 21. Not only did we see him tear up his knee in 21, he missed the whole 22 season. Then he comes back in 23, makes the All-Pro team. Then he breaks down in the playoffs again.
Wait, chill, please. Hold on. Chill. Real quick. You got to breathe because I need to get this off. I need to get this off real quick because I did for a second. I allowed y'all to play on my strings. I got a little frantic there. and I overspoke. I did. My bad. Swiper sometimes gets me in that mood where I say anything. Right. So look. Sometimes he do shit like this. He play too much. Okay. I don't have Kawhi Leonard as a top 5 player in the NBA anymore. I have already said before that I think Kawhi has taken a step back only due to injury. I do not think Kawhi Leonard is a top 5 player in the NBA anymore. Okay. I got a little overexcited, a little overprotective, making sure I jump in there for Kawhi, and I said more than what I meant to say. We have had this conversation in the past couple weeks, and I've said already, Kawhi Leonard is not him anymore. He's still an amazing basketball player. I would be fine having Kawhi anywhere between 8 and 14. 8 and 14. As far as where he lands in the league today, when healthy, I do not think Kawhi Leonard is a top 5 player. I overspoke, and it's because I got frantic. You know what I'm saying? I got a little over emotional. You know what I'm saying? Swiper got the fucking with me, and I said,
"You got overwhelmed."
Yes, Ron, 100%. I got overwhelmed. But with that being said, I still think Kawhi Leonard is the best player on his team, and I think that if he plays good and James Harden plays to his potential, I think they can win it. Yes, I do. If either one of them sell, they're not going to win. If James Harden sells, they're not going to win. If Kawhi sells, they're not going to win. I don't expect Kawhi Leonard to sell because I don't see him do that. I've seen James Harden do it. How many times chill? Not once, not twice, not three. But it's not okay, even if it's expected. It's not okay. So when it's never okay to sell, James. I'm
not saying that it's okay, but it's expected. That's all I'm saying. That's it. I'm not saying that it's okay.
Right?
It's not expected.
I've seen both of them sell in the last 2 Game 7s. I've seen from Kawhi. I've seen him sell in both of them. Also, I just want to say this. I think the Clippers and OKC is a really good matchup. I personally would love to see that series. I think that would be an incredible series between 2 very physical defenses that have very, in some ways, similar play styles in terms of half-court stuff. James Harden, Zubac, they could make it work. I think Kawhi versus Shea for like a mid-range shooting masterclass would be great. I hope we get that kind of a series, man. Like I said, I think the Clippers can be great. So I don't want to like not appear that I'm like high on the Clippers. I am, for sure. But I just think that, it's going to be situationally, it's going to be funny.
Kawhi, all right, Kawhi pass out of a double team challenge. Go ahead, Ron.
Fellas.
Imagine being a Kawhi Leonard hater. What type of person do you got to be to hate on Kawhi Leonard? Like, I
don't even hate Kawhi, but I will be trolling because of you now. I'm not going to lie. Every time I see you watch, I'll be trolling about Kawhi.
And think about the type of person you got to be to hate on Kawhi Leonard. This the problem I have with James Harden and people that are fans of James Harden. You know who James Harden is? Mars, you know who James Harden is? James Harden is that kid. You're playing 21. He gets 19. And when he goes to the three-point line, he just throws it as hard as he can against the rim. Because he don't want to have to make 2 threes back to back. He just throw it. He not trying to compete. He not really trying to play ball. He one of them type of dudes. You know what I'm saying? We playing 21, he get 19, he just throw that shit at the backboard. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand James Harden or his fans.
Hey, shout out 21. That used to be a hell of a game. Best game I ever played in my life.
It's the player choice way. Yeah, them boys don't get it started. The player choice way. Y'all the player choice way. Come and switch lanes into the player choice way.